Legend of Total War here with part 10 of my Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion Let's Play campaign as the Eastern Roman Empire. Right, so previously the Huns declared war, and they royally fucked us at Campus Iazyges. They didn't win the battle, but they fucked my army up considerably. All three of my generals died. It was sort of like a Pyrrhic victory on my part, because we destroyed their armies, but... well, I can afford to lose armies. This is all they've got left. If they never take another settlement, then they're fucked. All they can get is mercenaries from this point. So, here we have to sort of... we really do need to repel them, which I think is quite possible. But they do have a lot of generals in there, and they count for a lot more than my troops here. I don't know how we're going to deal with that. Might be an idea to have a look at what they've got. Okay, as far as horse archers are concerned, I see one, two... it's basically one battalion of them. It might actually be in our best interest to sally out here and just harass them a little bit. I don't expect to win the battle, but if we can take out just some of their troops, it will even the odds a little bit. So these guys here, okay, we're just using the horse archers. Let's see, so how are we going to do this? My general in the previous battle sort of disobeyed an order of mine. I pulled him out of the fight, but the rest of his bodyguard made it out, but he got fucking stuck. And naturally, he got killed. Oh... okay, so we haven't had a chance to repair this. They might decide to attack. I may have made a mistake here. Oh well, it's probably better we fight this now than later, because later they'll just starve us out. But the problem is that I don't think that these infantry are going to be able to take on 5 generals' bodyguard. That's the problem. That's the whole reason why I wanted to sort of thin them out a little bit. But we'll see how we go. Worst case scenario is we lose. Whatever. Doesn't look like they're going to make the attack. They want to defend. So that's good for me. Now, I think I've got more horse archers than they do. So that's good. But that doesn't mean we should aim for them. We'll just, you know, try to use all of our horse archers against just a few of their units at a time. If possible, if we can lift this siege, that would be very useful for us. And these... hang on. You guys pull back just for a moment. Sorry, that includes you. I need these guys to make it inside the settlement. I won't be able to exit the siege, exit the battle, if these guys are not within the confines of the settlement. So that's good. We killed a few of their troops. What was that, like 1% of them? It all adds up. Maybe if we had done that on the previous siege, maybe we wouldn't be in this shit situation right now. Okay, a few of their horse archers there, I think. But we outnumber them by so much that we're fine. Plus we've got the high ground here. So that's our warlord there. Here's the thing. If we're going to shoot him, we need to make sure we actually kill him. There's no point half-assing it, because they'll just recover in full. Definitely would be a good idea to kill one of their generals, provided we have to finish the job. Finish this one off first, though, and then we'll see how we go. We've got limited ammunition here. Gotta make use of it. What are they doing? Are they thinking about attacking? The balance of power is evenly matched, but because they've got so many generals, we've got to be cautious. Might be an idea to get into loose formation even. Although I really don't have a whole lot of confidence in loose formation. So it seems like we're able to shoot at them, but they can't shoot at us, just because of the high ground advantage that we've got. Don't let them get too close. Only these ones here are shooting at us. What's that? Hun Lancers. Yeah, wouldn't worry too much about them. Alright, stop firing at will. Slow down. Yeah, shooting them from the front. I think they're well armored. Let me have a look. 9 armor, 4 shield, yeah. If we're going to shoot them, we have to shoot them in the back. Come over here, I want you to shoot them. Kind of good that they're chasing us, but there's another one here. Don't have enough ammunition to take it all out. Like I said, if we're going to fight them, we have to kill him. Come on, you shits. Move faster than this. Okay, fire at will. Fucker, that was good. Arrows flew true and they killed him. Yeah, shooting him now, don't bother, that's gone. That's going to make it a lot easier to defend the settlement. If we were to exit the battle now, that's a great victory for us here. Even though, of course, it'll be a draw. That'll save hundreds of my infantry. Oops. Not enough time to bloody get out of this. 3 times speed. Alright, fuck it. Shoot the Hun chosen. What's this? Gotta shoot them. Like I said, they're dead no matter what. Might as well shoot these guys that aren't dead no matter what. So how many percentage? 16%, that's not too bad. That's good. There's some strong units there that we're killing for free, essentially. Yep, shooting the missile cavalry again, it's all good. Still got quite a bit of ammo, gotta make use of it. Just get a little bit closer so we can actually hit them. Get closer so you can shoot. Good, we might actually be able to defend the settlement now. Biggest concern though is still the generals. But all of these guys just pummeling into our center, it'll all make a difference. Every single one of them that we kill. So what are we up to now? 24%. Their infantry don't really matter that much. Yeah, don't bother shooting the warlords. Very unlikely we're going to get another kill on them. The Hun Chosen Warriors aren't a good choice. If we get rid of these guys, then if we get another chance to sally out next turn, they won't be able to shoot back at us. We're running low on ammo now, though. Okay, all the horse archers are gone. Now we just make whatever free kills we can. Okay, so only you've got ammo left. So the other guys, they can start getting back inside the settlement. Every kill's going to matter, even if it's only just a handful. Every one of these Horde Chosen Warriors could potentially kill one of my infantrymen. I'm going to need every single man I've got. Okay, we're out of ammo. Get inside the settlement, that's the end of this one. That went better than expected. Although the balance of power is still evenly matched, we managed to kill nearly 30% of their forces and only lose 2% of ours. Good. With one of their generals gone, they're going to really struggle with this now. Unfortunately, I just don't have anything else to give them. Suppose I could give them this unit as well. And just recruit another unit of comitatenses. But someone has to defend Colonia Desha. Look, if they decide to attack, there's not much we can do. Making that fucking noise. Alright. So you... Let's see, we've got a full stack here. Yeah, someone's going back to govern Ravenna. So they buggered. Oh no, we actually defeated them here. Just merge them. Make our way up to attack. Alright. Now, we can attack for Burdigala. Poorly defended settlement. Ours for the taking. Let's put them up front there. Use the archers. See if we can get any free kills. Now, unfortunately, General's bodyguard, they can kill a lot of my combatantes when we've seen that. Doesn't matter if they're fresh, exhausted, in guard mode, defensive mode, flanked, whatever. They just don't perform well against them. These guys will not be useful at all inside the settlement. They're just going to get themselves caught. Now these units here are becoming obsolete because these are the better ones, so we'll use these guys up. And let's hope you've got a high enough command that these guys don't break. Let them have a short rest. And then move them up to here. Actually, if we bring one of these guys close by, they'll be inspired by the eagle. Making sure that, of course, that they don't break. Maybe an archer unit might help as well. Alright, move up to here. If we can try and get their attention, because obviously attacking the town squares, they can't get into formation fast enough. So of course the pathfinding. Let's hope they can shoot from that distance. Because it's absolutely important that these guys are stationary when these guys charge at us. Okay, we'll be able to shoot at them. So the longer they dick around, the better. More casualties we'll inflict on them. Especially important for the general's bodyguard. The enemy combatantes aren't that dangerous. Jeez, can't believe they didn't make the attack on me. Well, that's fine. We can use this opportunity to move forward. Sacrifice these guys over anything else. Here they come. And we had time to move into formation, so that's good. Don't care how much damage we get inflicted onto this unit. That actually went really well. That could have gone a lot worse. Another pagan region under our control that we need to convert to Christianity. A lot of public orders coming here from Mithras. But at least we've got races here, so we can afford to destroy this. And then suppose another archer wouldn't hurt in here. There we go, it's under control. And now that this region's Christian, that'll help the spread of Christianity in this region. And as we continue to conquer out these ways. Now, this here could do a draw out, but the AI is notoriously cowardly, so we're better off attacking the settlement. So here's the Emperor, and he's a pagan. Right, well, I guess this is very Eastern Roman Empire of us to wipe him out. Let's do it. Then again, we're a pagan as well. This guy here is a pagan. The Emperor isn't. I better make sure that the Emperor's heir is not pagan as well. Last thing we want is a pagan king. Although I could always just send him off to his death.
And so it begins.
Okay, enemy reinforcements will come from here. I'll send them to go and deal with it. Not you, because I want you to be retrained. So intercept him out there and kill him. Okay, that looks like a reasonable spot there. No good spots over here. Reasonable spot there. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere else, so let's just leave it.
The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a
Doesn't look like there's anyone up on the walls, so that makes that easy. It's vital that we surround him. Where is he? Well, we killed him.
And now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Best we fight him out here in the field. Don't let them get back inside.
The gods be praised. The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Okay, yeah, they always take a little bit of damage, but it's okay.
Praise the gods. The siege towers are at the walls. Now the real fight begins.
Good, at least they didn't get stuck. What about these? Good. We can capture the towers in here so that they can shoot behind. Really want to try and shoot as much of the general's bodyguard, the Western Roman Emperor, as possible. Because of course he's by far the most dangerous unit on this battlefield. Since no one's guarding the walls here, we can go straight through the front.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Okay, now I want you to stay in this position here so you can shoot at the Imperial German bodyguard. You can stay here, shoot at the... Actually, no. Move over this side here. Much more important that we shoot the Imperial German bodyguard than those archers. Yeah, if you want to shoot at the archers, that's fine. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here now. Well, it did a bit of damage to him. Better than nothing. He can't make it back to the town square. Alright, well the gates are ours, so let's get inside. They're not going to do anything, they'll pretty much break straight away. Just resume getting into back in formation, they don't matter. Oh, he went the long way around and got back. So all that's left is a unit of peasants and 90 generals bodyguard unit. I'm going to need him to get inside. So we'll just try and do exactly what we did in the previous battle. And if we can, shoot him. Alright, you come in here as well. Just move up to about here. Don't think they'll make the attack on us. Just get him into position, let him rest, then we make the attack. Okay, we're actually exhausted, so stop moving, stop. Just have your rest. Because we've seen how shit these guys fight when they're exhausted. Doesn't take that long for it to recover their fatigue. As I've said before, it's roughly the same amount of time to run here and then rest than it is to walk here and not need to rest. Okay, nice and fresh. Now we start moving them up to here. Once again, the Veteranii should be in the front line, because they're my most expensive unit. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, it's okay. Well, they're coming to attack. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned my guys might break. So I'm going to bring the general up nice and close, make sure they don't. God damn, look how badly they get wrecked by General's bodyguard. But that's okay, they're of not huge value. We got them.
It is always a tragedy when a true Roman meets his death. All Rome will be amazed at such a...
Good, another settlement belongs to us.
Settlement captured!
Tarraconensis. Telekinesis. If that's all the same, if that's all one region, is the settlement here, or is it there? I can't remember. Suppose just follow the road. Road points up this way, and down there. All roads are sort of pointing in this direction. There's no road pointing up that direction. So it's probably out here. And this region's pagan. But since that's there, we can destroy this. He's pagan, so for just this turn only, it doesn't matter. If I took him out, he'd become Christian. The settlement, that is. We have daily games and races. Alright, he sort of needs to leave as soon as possible. Alright, so the Legio Lanciarii, they can all be retrained. Same with you, and grab that. So we'll stay there for the turn and then we'll move forward. So yeah, we have to stay there for a little while. Over here, yeah, they're not going to be able to destroy that just yet.
Fleet ready. Aye, aye, Captain. Orders.
Okay, what else is there for us to do? Alright, time to besiege Campus Burgundii. That's going to be a bit of a fight.
Orders.
Who's got the best infantry? Well, let's just let's reorganize our forces. Don't take him.
General.
Who's our best general? Obviously you are.
Imperator.
You'll besiege it.
The enemy. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Orders. General. Orders. Sir. Orders.
Take these archers.
Leaving the army. General. General. Imperator.
And these. I guess I'll take them as well.
Order. Sir. Leaving the army. Imperator. Sir. Imperator. Imperator. General. Leaving the army. Imperator. Imperator. Imperator.
Just trying to organize myself here.
Sir. Orders. Sir. Splitting the troops. Imperator. General. Orders. Orders. Leaving the army. Imperator. Orders. Splitting the troops.
Okay, that's all the infantry apart from him. There's no sense in sending him in there.
Sir. Orders.
And then maybe some reserve general's bodyguard.
General. Orders. Onward. Merging armies. Imperator.
Then we're left with an auxiliary cavalry force. Sort of.
Sir.
So yes, you should stay in here just for the time being to provide extra just Christian influence. There's no great schism just yet.
Sir.
Alright, let's do some construction, then move on to the next turn. We've got a lot of money this turn, so that's going to come in handy. Right, I said I would bring these guys forward to try and smash the Huns out on the field. And over here, recruiting more of these, I think, is a good idea. Alright, let's do some construction. Actually, let's work on this via which regions need us the most. So Cyrene has public order issues. Build that and reduce population. Probably will need monthly games here soon. Dingy's public order should actually be going up as the population goes down. Let's have a look. What other buildings do they have here that we can replace? Try and reduce this culture penalty. That doesn't provide law. I think we've already looked at this multiple times. I just can't see just anything we can do in that regard. So, might as well just build something that's going to provide public order. And we're out of money. Okay, good. Moving on to the next turn. Wait, is there anything we need to retrain? What did I do? Yeah, I did all that stuff. Okay, moving on. This is weird. Why would they make this attack? They don't stand a chance against us. Well, fine. I'll fucking go and kill them.
Now, men, time to be about our business. Straighten the ranks. Look to your officers. Mark.
Okay, and then let's send the horse archers first. Up there, obviously. Actually, the archers, I don't need to be up the front line. I'm too used to doing that. Sort of my medieval 2 strat. Works quite well for it. Sometimes. Depends on how delayed they are on pulling back. Sometimes it's actually good to let your archers take the charge, though. Because at the end of the day, no one can really take a charge of the of cavalry head on, apart from pikemen. These mercenary golden band are just going to get destroyed. They've got no shields or any armor, for that matter. In a game where missile units are very powerful, if you don't have armor, you're fucked. Of course, I didn't really get a lot of volleys in. Okay, crush him. Okay, I want the archers to focus on the golden band.
The gods have filled the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Don't tell me that turd's actually going to get away. No, the Equities Auxilia will catch up to him. Okay, we got him.
Gods be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home.
How'd we go? 85%? Yep, okay, we're done. It was silly that they would even think about making that attack. Okay, plague is spreading around quite a bit. Okay, they didn't make the attack again, so we get another opportunity to sally forth. Got more units over here that we can send over. Because it looks like they're going to get ready to bring in other units as reinforcements. If they fail to attack this, and if they fail to take it this time, then they'll just send these guys to besiege it, not giving us a chance to rest. And replenish. Yeah, keep recruiting it here. Like I said, one more turn and then they can probably leave. These guys here, I think they can leave now. Oh shit. Looks like we have to stay here for a short time. Just need that that garrison bonus. And of course we need the spread of Christianity. But here's the thing, at least this region now is providing Christianity to these regions. So public order is improving. We can actually drop the games completely here now. So what we'll do is we'll grab these guys. Can you leave? Leave behind it just a few of the peasants. And send the rest of these guys over here to go and maintain garrison. So how long are you going to sit here doing nothing? I mean, they're not doing nothing, they're maintaining public order. Seems to be under control, I think we can leave. This here looks like just some little pissy, tiny little town. Which, really not my favourite to take. Wait. Was I able to retrain? Okay, no, I keep forgetting to retrain these units, so we'll do it next turn. Gonna have to make it a full stack. Actually, I should put them in the queue now. They don't have much experience, so if they end up losing it, it's not a big deal. How many settlements do we have? 52. So that's more than half the map.
General. Sir.
I just don't know if these guys are going to become a horde. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Engage the enemy.
I'm not really interested in going through the gates, because the towers are going to do more damage than getting through the gates easily. I think it was a big improvement in the game, allowing, making sure that towers could only shoot if there was actually a unit nearby, as in with Medieval 2. Did I not build any siege equipment? Fuck. That was stupid of me, I thought I built some. Alright, well... Good thing the gates are open. So what we'll do is we'll sneak you through here. You'll have to get inside there, get up on the gate, and control the walls that way. Let's just hope this works. But they've left defenses here. Okay. Now I don't think that they'll pour boiling oil on us. I'm not certain though. I needed a siege tower. I can't believe I didn't build one. Oh well, that makes things more challenging, I suppose. I suppose these are as good as any. We'll just need to go around the other side. Ah, motherfucker, they're putting units here. Alright. Hang on, he's moving out of the way. Let's get a little bit closer. We might be able to shoot at them in here. Nope, they can shoot at us. Move back. Okay, it's just barbarian cavalry. Let's get the generals over there. Here's the big problem with doing it this way, right? The towers are going to shoot behind us. We need to capture the towers, and you need to get up on the walls to capture the tower. Now, on huge unit scale, they have to fucking reorganize themselves before they'll send a single person up there to capture it. On Medieval 2, not so difficult. They don't need to form up. They just go up and take it. Guess this is alright in the meantime. See, look at this right here. This entire stretch of wall, we could have easily put a siege tower there, right in the middle there. Got everything nice, organised, except for building actual equipment. And I'll keep clearing off all these cavalry first. Actually, we might be able to get more kills if they get up on the wall, so just stop. Let's get in there and kill them. I mean, they're only barbarian cavalry. Do we take boiling oil damage? I'm not sure. No, we don't. Okay, good. Alright, you start coming in here as well. We would have taken far less casualties if we had a siege tower. Far fewer, I mean. We've got to clear these guys out of here. Okay, hurry up and get up on the wall. See what I mean? They haven't gone up on the wall yet. They like to take their sweet time. Stop twirling around, you fuckwits, and get up on the wall. Yeah, finally.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Okay, now you come over here and you go the other direction. If we can retrain these units, then it'll be fine. As in, retrain them in the settlement. It won't have really mattered in the grand scheme of things. I mean, luckily the balance of power is so much in our favour that a few slip-ups here and there is not a big deal. We've still got the advantage in terms of kills. Yeah, get over here and start shooting them. Right, so what's going on over here? Why were they getting shot? Okay, that's not something we really want to deal with. They may need to get out of the settlement. Come on, move it. Barbarian noble cavalry. Actually, you come back down this way, because we're going to get into a fight here. Oh. Take out the noble cavalry first, don't worry about them. Okay, just leave the settlement. Otherwise you're fucked. Actually, hang on. We can pincer these guys. Hit them in the rear. Don't let them hit you too much in the rear. Let them nibble at the back a little bit. Just not too much. I mean, their spears aren't that dangerous. They're not like full-on pikemen. There we go, got him. I don't know what they're shooting at, but as long as they're hitting something, then that's good. How are we going for kills? Good, half the enemy army's dead. This so far worked out quite well. Killed a lot of their troops. Come on, you turds. Hoping to capture this tower for me. Yeah, then I need them to come stand here and shoot it. Yeah, shoot them now. You pathfinding fucking morons. Come back up this way. Get ready to pincer them. Come on. Good, got him. Okay, there's only a handful of their troops left. 15%. We'll get over here. Those dogs. Okay, dogs are easy to get rid of. What's this over here? Okay, if you're standing there, you might be in range. Oh, they're out of ammo now. That's okay, I think they got enough kills. Okay, enough of this shit, let's start moving inside. Now, looking at this, it's all cavalry. We know that these guys don't get a bonus versus cavalry, but our general is... he's got like 6 or 7 points of command, so they shouldn't break, at least. I'll bring these guys in as well. There's strength in numbers, that's for sure. Okay, now move up to here. Stay there. Actually, you could be of some use. We don't necessarily need to do a lot of damage, I just need to lure them over here. Stand right behind them here. Okay, looks like we're just about in position. And you get over here. Make sure they don't skirmish. Okay, also make sure you're in guard mode. Don't want you moving out of your formations. Where the hell they're routing towards? Shooting some of my own troops, but it's okay. They don't know where to hit. Okay, you get in and help now. Because I feel like killing him. I think that actually went really well considering we forgot to build siege equipment. There's a sizable force in there and they're all dead. Oh, it wasn't their only settlement. Well then. I was hoping to finish them off, but this is good. Good as well, I suppose. Alright, so what's the problem here? There's a fair amount of Christianity. If we destroy this, it's only 5%. Ah, damn it. So what happened to all your influence? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll try and get him more influence. Three to law. If I'd done that in the first place, it would be alright, but no, we fucked it. Alright, well, what we're going to have to do is just accept the fact that it's going to riot for the turn. Once out, I can retrain that. Just stand outside here. Because the amount of Christianity that's being converted into here should make it the majority by next turn. I hope. This guy here is pagan. It would serve us well to get him out. Just to increase the amount of influence that we've got. Then I'm sure next turn if we put him back in command of the garrison, we'll fix the public order. Alright, I said we need to sally out here to continue to soften up the Huns. Yeah, no. Oh, hang on. They've added some more troops in here. How did they do that? They must have merged some of their armies because it does look bigger than it was before. So that's fine. We still got more horse archers than them. If we can kill another general, that would be good. In fact, if we can kill all 4 of their generals, I'm pretty sure that would wipe out the Huns. I just don't think I've got enough to do this yet. To win it outright.
Units, await my orders.
Okay, so just put these guys here. Whatever. I don't think that they're going to make the attack. Nor do I think coming out to attack them is a good idea, but we'll just see how we go. I mean, with the infantry, that is.
Praised. The reinforcements are here. Send them to fight. Dishearten the enemy.
It's the same location, but it looks different when it's not winter. Because last time this was all snowy. Up here, this gave us a good high ground advantage. Let's make use of loose formation as well. So first thing we'll take out, try and take out their horse archers. Uses up a lot of our ammo because we're in such loose formation now. But it's still important to kill them. If we get another chance to sally out, maybe we should take it. It would help if these guys weren't here. What I could really use is some more reinforcements of horse archers. Okay, all their horse archers are gone, which means we won't take any more casualties. Don't shoot him. Very unlikely we're going to kill their king. And then someone else will just become king anyway. Kill one of the minor lords. Oh fuck. They were going to attack. Didn't even see that. Maybe I should pay more attention to this over here. Yep, it's alright. Well, it's good. Oh, hang on. Look at what they're doing. They're moving around the settlement. That's fine. It's only a small portion of their forces. If they went to attack, I think they'll lose. So over here, we really need to make sure that we hit our targets well. So I'm fine with hitting this particular warlord here, but we have to make sure we kill him. If we're going to use up any ammo on him. Otherwise we're better off hitting, you know, non-generals bodyguard units. Another thing is that they could adopt more candidates over the end turn. Well, like I said, we'll just see how we go. The fuck are they doing? So them running around like this all the time, making them exhausted, we might actually be able to lift the siege. Because they're making some really silly maneuvers. Okay, take out the light cavalry. Don't go for their king. See, also, you can see over here they're getting shot by our towers. So that must be him there. Ugly motherfucker. That's it, shoot him in the back. Well, shoot him. That's what we're looking for. Oh, hang on, those are missile cavalry. They've got more than I realised. I need to get ready to shoot them. What's going on here? They've got us somewhat surrounded. But they're not really making good use of it. You have to stay away from them. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do enough damage to them to warrant actually going out there and fighting them, because there's just too many of those super heavy cavalry, and these guys won't perform well against them. Not to mention we don't have a general, so don't expect any morale out of them. Okay, if you can come over here really quickly, I wanted to see if you can get into melee with them, because they're giving me the shits. Starting to run low on ammo. What's this over here? A warlord. Should chase after them, because otherwise he's coming after us. Good, with them tied, we might be able to run them all down. Don't waste your ammo on them. The balance of power is slightly in our favour. But yeah, it still doesn't warrant it. So after we've run them down, we'll just get back inside. It just didn't go as well as last time, because, well, I mean, we got 32% of them, but this was... I'd love to be able to kill this guy. We wasted a fair amount of ammo trying to kill one of their generals. Because the main thing here is that if we set up a static line and made it as impenetrable as possible, these guys will charge right into the front of it and still overpower them. So no, you're out. Yeah, let's get inside. It's not worth the risk. Because if they were to attack us, we would have the advantage. But we attacking them, they've got the advantage. We'll sally out again next turn and smash him again. Yeah, it didn't go as well as last time because you took more casualties. They had more horse archers than last time. That's okay, they can't recover those troops now.
Imperator.
These guys are on their way, but they won't make it there in time.
Move out. No more moves, sir.
Alright, let's move to construction and then move on to the next turn. Let me just check the frontier over here. Yeah, I didn't construct anything there. Let's go back to Sidon. I don't need to build this here right now. So I need to be constructing in here constantly if we want to leave. Which of course we do. Can't leave yet. Oh shit. There we go, that fixes it. Okay, let's just check if there's any other regions that have bad public order. I'm aware of that. Okay, we're all good. Moving on. Alright, so they're finally going to make the attack here. So I need to remember to get my reinforcements into the city as fast as possible. Probably best I get my horse archers out of the city to harass the general's bodyguard. They're going to be the most dangerous units we fight. Their light cavalry is not that much of a concern. So yeah, it's not good, because the thing is, by the time my guys get here, they're going to be exhausted as well, because they're going to have to run. Best that you don't die early on. Stay back. These stay over here as well. You guys will go out and harass them.
Your reinforcements have arrived! This is hopeful news indeed!
Actually, you go through the back. Oh, whatever, just get them over here, quickly as possible. If we can harass them and slow them down, give out reinforcements time to get here, because the bouncer power is evenly matched. That gives us a chance. So they lost 1 or 2 men here. I don't know how they did that. Shooting over my own walls. I don't care. Shooting them is going to be good because we were shooting them in the back. Every bit of damage we can inflict on them is important. Okay, it might be best if you guys come up through this way here. It'll be safer for you. If you go around that way, you're gonna get fucked. You stay over here. That's it. Every single one of them that we can manage to kill is gonna save many of my infantry's lives. Much prefer it if you shoot the warlord. Okay, there'll be some guys coming up through the side here. And over here, what's this? That's nothing. We don't have to worry about them. Okay, yep, get inside. Best we shoot their light cavalry than opposed to the heavy ones because we just don't do much damage. Good. You guys gotta hold your positions, do not break formation. And another thing is that when they rout, they'll rout into this. They're not allowed to leave. Unless they actually decide to attack us. Come on, come on, come on. It's the same thing applies for us. If we rout, we fall back into our own, into their troops. Okay, just stay out here. You stay behind here. Don't let them pass. Did you? They didn't even get in a single shot. Because you went and fuck. Oh, wait, yeah, they did. Just didn't look like it. Good, they've done a fair bit of damage to this warlord. That helps. Oh god, you guys better hurry. Gotta get into the center here, so that you're at the very least, unbreakable. Doesn't matter if you're exhausted. You need to be unbreakable. Alright, I'm gonna send you over there just to slow them down. Oh shit, you're fucked. There's no point even turning them around, they won't turn around in time. Yeah, they're as good as dead. What are they doing there? I put them in the rear. How the fuck did they move forward? You fucking idiots. Yeah, so they're dead. Well, if our general dies, if we're fighting in here, it'll be okay. But here's the damn problem. All the damn warlords now. So get in over here. Need your help. It's sort of do or die now, everything we've got. We can rely somewhat on our equities clibanarii. Somewhat. So even a handful of them breaking is not a good thing. Get over here. If you can hit into their rear. Oh no, it might be worth something.
Your gallant general has fallen and caused his troops much heartache.
Well, it's his own fucking fault for once again not doing as he was told. What's with our generals being... You guys need to move over here. Get inside quickly. Fucking cowards. Quickly, quickly, quickly. They need to get into the town square. Or else they'll break. Absolute turds. It's just... The town square is too small. Come on, stop breaking. We broke some of their units. But the balance of power is not in our favour anymore. Now it is moderately in our favour. It just depends. It's going downhill. These units are just too strong, and our units are exhausted. Even being unbreakable now, I don't think they're going to win. Short of the actual general dying and causing a mass rout, I don't know what we're going to do. Alright, speed up. There's nothing more I can do here. Oh well. Hopefully they just sack the settlement. If they occupy it, then they'll start rebuilding their forces. Good. I can retake the settlement. I'm gonna hunt down the Huns and kill them for this.
Move out. No more moves, sir.
Overall, I would say it cost them more than it did me. Alright, now let's have a look.
Orders. Imperator.
Alright, so they need to stay in the settlement. Good, it's under control now. Here's what we do. Hunt this fucker down here. That's where all their generals are. If we kill that army, that's it, they're gone. Surely our forces here will succeed. Especially with all these mercenaries. We've also, just by doing that, deprived them of the mercenaries. But they might try and just run away from us. The Huns are incredibly weak. They may have won the battle, but they lost the war. Okay, should we leave? Not yet. Still gotta wait a little while longer. Next turn we'll be able to leave because we had to take them with us. Alright, now that we can put games in here, we can destroy this. And keep it under control. A lot of troops in there, a lot of shit troops. But we're still just trying to keep this under control. I don't want to move anywhere else. Not until this is like 100% Christian, which is pretty close. But damn. Roman troops in this, apart from like the best troops, they suck. Especially, well, the infantry, I should say. Infantry really suck. Because it all just comes down to morale. I mean, they probably don't suck in, like, multiplayer, because you're playing on normal difficulty. But on very high difficulty, when there's a morale penalty, it sucks. Because those cowards that ran right when they were so close to the town square... I mean, even if they had made it there, they probably still wouldn't have won the battle, because... they were exhausted, but I had to give it a shot. We didn't even kill any of their general's bodyguards either, so that sucks. That's okay, we'll try and get them in the next time. I don't particularly feel like fighting that battle there. I'm just gonna starve them. Oh, don't be lazy. Alright, let's do this. Because here's the thing, like, I've got a nice, clean, tidy army, and I just don't want it to get spoiled. Because if I want to retrain these units, they're going to go all the way back to Ravenna.
The day has gone.
But at least these ones here we can rely on somewhat. I'll just have that one get up on the wall. Oh shit. No, they can actually fight up on the wall. They'll be alright at it. Because what are they up against here? Foderati infantry. Comitatenses. Alright, they'll only end up having to fight these two here. It'd be interesting to see how they perform.
Our siege towers have reached the walls. Now there will be hard fighting to bring.
You'll need to stay close and make sure they don't break. Just because they've got good morale doesn't mean they're not going to break. Yeah, so the Comitatenses aren't coming, that's fine.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Let's see how they go. So far so good. The first cohort do a good job. He's got no archers in the army, so I can't expect to shoot them. And if we want these guys to get really good, then they need to get in there, get some experience, take casualties, and we'll send them back to Ravenna for retraining. Another reason why I don't like fighting on the walls, look how long it bloody takes. But you know, they've got this under control. So 2 units of Foderati infantry barely have done a dent into these comitatenses. A little bit tedious. Another thing is that they're fresh and would be nearly exhausted now. I got this shaken. Alright, good. So they've broken them, but if we get too close, these guys will start coming at us, and these guys are a bit too tired now. So we'll need to send another group up. Because I wouldn't mind fighting them up on the walls. I think we can handle it. These guys, when they're done, they'll go around and capture the walls. Uh-oh. I suppose they can get started on it. As long as they don't lose, I think, down to like maybe 40 men, then we don't have to worry about them. See, they got victory seems certain for them because these guys are... Oh, now they're just winded. But, you know, these are not Foderati infantry. They're down below half men now. Just stay put, hang on. This fighting's going slowly, just need to get them reinforced. These guys will make a run for it. Yeah, probably best make a run for it now. And you, go in and fight. Now these guys are fresh and they're winded, so I expect that they're going to win. But it is funny, after this we are going to have to go back to Ravenna to retrain these guys. It didn't even get any experience, the turd. I mean, we're probably going to have to sit in the settlement for a little while anyway, so I could just send the infantry back, and by the time they get back here, then we can move out. I just want them to try and recover their fatigue, so go into guard mode. Because being tired doesn't help them at all. But at the same time, guard mode is not particularly good for attack. So you're not getting any kills. But they're recovering fatigue. So are they, even though they're on the attack. Well then, fucking shoot them then. Oh, we can't. Not while this is going on. Wavering? You fucking turds, you guys are first cohort. Jesus Christ, they can't even beat a unit that's inferior to it. This is why I don't fight on the walls. frustrating watching a superior unit lose to an inferior unit just because of difficulty rating. Need you to get up here. You'll need to reinforce this unit. Because for some reason these guys are invincible. Do they have experience or something? They've got 1 experience. But if we have a look at their stats, 10 melee attack, 20 total defense, versus 11 and 27. You know, plus they had superior numbers. Hang on, if you run all the way around the settlement, you might even get a chance to hit them in the back. I've lost most of my fucking infantry just fighting these turds. This here completely validates every time that I've gone around and avoided fighting them on the walls. Completely validates it. Only just proves my point about fighting on the walls on this difficulty. Not worth doing. You're always at a disadvantage. Why would you fight at a disadvantage? Alright. Get in over there. You're gonna have to pull out of this fight. Because for some reason I need 3 divisions, 3 battalions to take out 1 inferior one. They should be able to handle this now. These guys are relatively fresh, so are they. If you get a chance to hit them in the rear, they're bound to break. And they don't even have their general nearby either. Come on, hurry up. I'm sure they're going to be exhausted, but all we need to do is give them a love tap in the back, and it should break them. And then they won't fight anywhere near as well. Look at that! A fresh unit's already lost 100 men against these fuckers. Come on, a little bit of a love tap should... Fucking hell. We've caught them in the rear. Oh, I'm too scared to keep fighting. Jesus. H fucking Christ. This unit here was terrible. Need to get another one up here. God. What? This... Never ever fight on the walls. Never do it. God damn it. What a waste this is. I'm just trying to save the integrity of this army so I don't have to recruit new units to send back over here. Okay, you get back over there, and you... Finally! God damn, it only took 4 units to break it. And even then my guys still aren't doing a very good job of it. Here, you guys finish them off. We've captured the entire wall now, though. What a disaster. Hey, they came back. It's good. God, you guys should feel utterly disgraced from that effort. That was shit. Oh well. Like I said, now in future, whenever I refuse to fight them out on the walls, you guys can know what exactly the results are of fighting on the walls. Because you can't flank them when they're on the wall, obviously. We did that and it didn't even work. Now, we still have a general's bodyguard to deal with. Can't get any better units than this, and they just absolutely disgraced us. Utter decimated troops for performing that badly. Spent this much money on them, and they perform this badly. Awful. Oh, damn it. I see what the problem here is that they're partially up on the wall. So they need to finish getting up on there. Don't use any of these guys. Could have been an idea to, you know, send 2 siege towers over, but I really didn't expect them to perform that badly. Like, that was disgraceful. So far in this campaign, I don't think there's been a single time that I've been impressed with my infantry. There's just been an utter disgust. Just shit. Absolute shit. They're no urban cohort, that's for sure. The cavalry is good, they've always performed well. But the infantry, just disgraceful. Incompetent wretches. Alright, so we've got two generals in here. They won't be able to take them on. I mean, I've got Equites Clibanario, but they have to go back even further. They have to go all the way back to Rome for retraining. The other alternative is I won't be able to get a good angle on them. I might be able to though. Let me just see. You can stand there, but don't touch the town square. Stay close by. So if I put them over here, they might be able to start shooting the Imperial German bodyguard, force them to come over here. But I don't expect these guys to do a very good job. Absolutely disgusted by their skills. Or lack of skills. This street is too narrow. Okay, let's see how they go. Oh, there's still some competencies here. If you're gonna shoot anyone, shoot the Imperial German bodyguard. Or maybe even shoot the other one. So they're doing alright. These guys organised yet? Okay, get off the walls. Ah, you utter shitburgers. Alright, get in there and help them. Okay, you guys can stop shooting now. I'm just gonna get friendly fire. Get him out of there. Now, I wouldn't mind so much if they at least got some experience, so that they'd be better next time. Because they've just performed like crap. Okay, their generals are just about one's down. You're safe. Relatively. Good, both dead. Okay, we got this now. Alright, so obviously that didn't go very well. Even though this is essentially a doom stack, it performed like shit. Well, we captured the settlement. We should have a bit of time to rest here. Still no fucking experience. So these four need to go back to Ravenna. Well, it's not going to take them too long, at least, to go and get retrained. I could send 2 back in the meantime. What's the point? Alright, now this settlement here has bad public order because it's Christian. There we go. We don't even need to stay here. It says it's 100% Christian, we could leave. Is this region here Christian or something? No. Alright, let's have a look at how things are going. So we've got 53 settlements. A bit of a slow going episode, not a great one. A few setbacks here and there, but we are pushing forward. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 11 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.